The sensational downfall of mob boss Steven Lyons was directly linked to the arrest of the notorious Kinahan cartel's banker, according to police. Captured kingpin Steven Lyons is being held by military police in the Netherlands after being nabbed in Bali amid a £26 million money-laundering probe. Spanish cops last week raided a host of properties connected to the Glasgow-based crime clan as authorities said they had dismantled their organisation in a stunning swoop. But police sources now say that Lyons' downfall was sparked by the arrest of vodka boss and Kinahan key member Johnny Morrissey in Spain in 2022. The Spanish police source said the two separate operations to grab the Morrisseys and the Lyons, his wife Amanda and 15 others, were intrinsically linked. They added, a lot of information about the Lyons gang has come from intelligence investigators got from the operation against Morrissey. Morrissey, from Rochdale, Greater Manchester, was held in September 2022 at an apartment near Marbella on suspicion of money laundering and membership of a criminal gang. Wife Nicola was also arrested in the Spanish Civil Guard operation led by the force's elite Central Operative Unit following police infiltration of EncroChat. The pair remain under investigation but are yet to be told if they will be formally charged and are currently on bail. A Spanish source said Morrissey and Steven Lyons relied on each other's services. Morrissey was described as the Kinahans' banker after his arrest, but it wasn't just the Kinahans he allegedly assisted. The Spanish Civil Guard, which was supported by other police forces, including the Garda and National Crime Agency, said at the time of Dad of Two Morrissey's arrest they believed they had allegedly helped crime gangs launder up to £297,000 a day over the 18 months their investigation lasted. The former doorman was accused by police of using a firm called Nero Drinks to camouflage his alleged criminal activities. The Lyons gang, who police have estimated laundered more than £26 million, allegedly used several firms, including a food and drinks firm and a rental car company, to wash the dirty money. Meanwhile, we can reveal Spanish cops have raided the pub where Eddie Lyons Jr. and Ross Monaghan were gunned down as part of their gangland crackdown. The boozer, previously known as Monaghan's, was one of 18 locations targeted by the Civil Guard last week in a move against organised crime. Cops released spectacular footage on Thursday following Lyons' arrest in Amsterdam, showing heavily armed officers smashing down doors with battering rams as they dubbed the gang a highly sophisticated criminal organisation characterised by violence. The seafront drinking hole reopened under the new name Irish Rovers after the brutal crime linked by Spanish police to a tough war between the Lyons gang and the rival Daniel crime clan. Alleged killer Michael Riley is currently languishing in his prison near Malaga after being arrested in Liverpool last June and extradited to Spain nearly 4 months later to face charges and trial over the murders of Ross and Eddie. A well-placed Spanish source told the Scottish Sun one of the places raided was the Irish pub where the two men close to Steven Lyons were shot dead. Officers from the Civil Guard's elite Central Operative Unit, called UCO, were present along with Europol officers and the UK's National Crime Agency. Documentation was taken away and is now being analysed as part of an ongoing investigation. Another added, the suspicion is that the pub is one of the businesses the Lyons gang used to launder money. We have also been told a food and drinks firm based in Mijas near Fuengirola and a rental car company were among the other premises raided, along with an apartment in Malaga owned by Steven Lyons and used as a meeting point by gang members. Ross Monaghan, a senior member of the Lyons gang, was cornered inside Monaghan's Fuengirola and shot dead moments after Eddie Jr. was killed with a bullet to the neck on the terrace outside. Monaghan was said to be a key figure in cementing the relationship with Daniel Kinahan before the gangland assassination. XL Kinahan has been on the run from the US government since 2022 after the authorities placed a huge $5 million bounty on his head. His dad Christy and younger brother Christopher Jr. also have prices on their head. The notorious crime family started its drug empire in Ireland before expanding across the globe and is linked to murder, trafficking in firearms and narcotics and narco-terrorism. A photograph of Christie Sr. and Daniel at an MMA event in Dubai last summer was recently made public. The Fuengirola pub reopened shortly after the murders with a new name under the management of a local landlord known only as Clive. It remains open despite the police searches and is still advertising online, posting about its Friday night quizzes yesterday lunchtime, which is said would take up a notch or two with karaoke and a DJ and an all-night long happy hour starting at 6 p.m. Police have not said when exactly the 7 arrests in Spain occurred. Lyons remains behind bars in Amsterdam after being held on Wednesday morning on a European arrest warrant issued by a Malaga judge following his March 28th arrest in Bali and subsequent deportation from Indonesia. His glamorous mall wife Amanda was held at Dubai's airport at the request of Spanish police, who remain confident she'll also end up in custody on the Costa del Sol after being extradited with her husband. The Spanish Civil Guard described her as an active member of the criminal organisation they said her partner led in their first official comments on Thursday.